This is part 2 of Fighting for Freedom. Part 1 ended at chapter 187. Part 2 picks up from there. This is chapter 188. Overrated. I was still in Hope Village halfway house on the south side, and within a few weeks after being released from Lawton for the final time, as the prison closed forever, a Boeing 767 slammed into the north tower of the World Trade Center. Everyone seemed to take it as a strange occurrence, somewhat extraordinary but not too far-fetched. Maybe a pilot got confused. Drunk. Could have been suicidal lately. Homicidal, maybe.
It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Bryant Gumbel. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that. We don't know if it was a commercial aircraft. We don't know if it was a private aircraft. We have no idea how many were on board or what the extent of the injuries are right now.
As the building burned and the black smoke rose from the top, most people went back to doing what they were already doing. Firefighters will put out the flames and we will figure it out later. I had just recently gotten a job that was required as a condition of going to the halfway house, and people on the job site had briefly mentioned the plane crashed until 16 minutes later. The second plane hit.
Oh, there's another one. Another plane just hit. Right, oh my God, another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God, it's right in the middle of the building. Yes, that was definitely looked like it was on purpose.
Another 767 hit the South Tower. At that moment, everyone stopped working. At that moment, everyone stopped smiling. At that moment, everyone knew it was serious. The American media had already been beaten into the American psyche that their new enemy was Arab Muslims. They had been beating the drum for a few years with Saddam Hussein and the Desert Storm War, but they had a new boogeyman that they had been forcing down the Americans' throat. Once the second plane hit, the news shows wasted no time to show the supposed perpetrator. It was almost as if it was coordinated. Whenever a crime is committed, it takes an investigation to figure out who are the suspects, but it was no investigation. Osama bin Laden was immediately blamed. The boogeyman, Bin Laden, was the suspect. Everything in the city was shut down and all of the streets became cramped up parking lots as everybody rushed to pick up their loved ones and head to the safety of their homes. Everyone had everyone on their mind. Everyone in every car was fervently listening to the news. No music was blaring from anyone's speakers. Everyone was quiet. Everyone was scared. I laughed at the shivering voices coming over every radio station. I laughed at everyone's paranoia, everyone's fear, everyone's cowardice, and everyone jumping to conclusions. Everyone in America was frozen. The big bad wolf was frightened. Most American citizens seem to be ignorant to the carnage the American military delivers across the planet So when the carnage was returned to their doorsteps, they thought they were being attacked. Unprovoked. They thought they were being attacked for no reason. Attacked by haters who hated their freedom. Attacked by some thieves who hated their belief.
Come on, fire! Yeah, roger. Keep shooting. God damn it, Kyle. Sorry. I hit him. Oh yeah, look at those dead bastards. Nice. 2-6, crazy.
From a distance, you hear the voices on the tape watch as the wounded try to crawl to help. But when help arrives...
Come on, let us shoot. You're engaged. 1-8, engaged. Clear. Come on. Clear. Oh yeah, look at that, right through the windshield.
Americans were naive. They thought anywhere they landed they were loved and lovable. Americans thought they were innocent. Americans were gullible. As I arrived back to the halfway house from my job, I went straight to my room where 2 18-year-olds were playing Xbox. Hey, cut that off. Y'all ain't see what's going on? One of them reached to cut the game off and said, "Nah, what's going on, OG?" The news came on showing the Twin Towers burning. Every channel was showing it. Damn, they going hard. Whoever it is. One of the young dudes said, "Why are they attacking us? We don't bother anybody. We the peacekeepers on Earth." The other turned to him and said, "They hate our freedom." Ironically, we were all in a halfway house. Halfway free, halfway in prison. They hate our freedom. But we weren't even free. They were regurgitating what they heard on TV, the government's most powerful tool. They were repeating what someone had told them, society's most destructive weapon. As soon as he said that, we felt the halfway house building shake. What the fuck was that? A shockwave hit the city. The whole city of Washington shook. It was breaking news again. The Pentagon just got hit. Oh shit. It was only 5 miles away from the halfway house and we could see the billowing black smoke rising into the sky and the smell of burning bodies invading the air. The Pentagon, which is the world's largest office building and the symbol of the US military, was burning. This building is so important to America that even though it's located in Arlington, Virginia, which is across the Potomac River from DC, it has a Washington, DC zip code. In fact, the building itself has 6 Washington, DC zip codes. The news claimed that a plane hit it also, and it was other planes in the sky heading towards DC. The Capitol and the White House were cleared out and all the office buildings in downtown DC was vacant. America was under attack. The big bad wolf was running scared. The big bad wolf was paranoid. The big bad wolf was feeling deflated. The big bad wolf was overrated.